You don't need to say a single word to become the target of a robbery at the airport. Sometimes, it's enough with what you're wearing or even how you walk. Thieves don't choose at random. They watch, analyze, and mark people, and you could be on their radar without even knowing it. One of the most decisive factors when a thief chooses their victim is appearance. But we're not talking about beauty or designer clothes. We're talking about what those clothes and objects convey: value. Expensive watches, chains, luxury suitcases, even the type of phone you use or how you hold it. All of that sends signals to those who are on the lookout. Some criminal groups have even specialized in identifying watch models with just a quick glance. And yes, there are documented cases in cities where organized gangs would target tourists as soon as they landed, just for wearing watches worth more than an entire month of minimum wage. And it's not just about jewelry. Some thieves pay attention to premium brand suitcases or even passport covers. Something as simple as a visible tag from a wealthy country or a flashy case can suggest that the person carrying it also has a flashy wallet. Thieves also read body language. Yes, as if they were experts in nonverbal communication. An unsteady step, a confused look, or a nervous attitude can indicate that you're out of your element and probably won't know how to react if you get robbed. For them, that's like gold. And the worst part is that many of these thieves don't act alone. While one watches, another secretly records to capture details: the model of your suitcase, which pocket you keep your passport in, or if you leave your phone unattended while checking in. It's a game of strategy, and you could be losing from the very first move without even realizing it. And just when you think you're safe because you're inside the airport, the unthinkable happens. You step away for a second to buy something or go to the bathroom, and when you come back, your backpack is no longer where you left it. What happened in those few seconds? Imagine you're waiting for your flight, bored, checking your phone while the airport buzzes with activity all around you. You leave your carry-on bag right next to the bench, just for a second. But in that second, someone had already marked it. The vast majority of thefts in airports don't happen in the middle of a movie-style chase or with masked thieves running through the terminals. They happen quietly, with a movement so natural it seems accidental. And it all starts when you get distracted. These are their favorite scenarios to act: when you go to the bathroom, when you charge your phone, when you shop or grab something to eat, when you check your phone absent-mindedly. The most experienced ones even create distractions on purpose. Some examples: they ask you for help with a map or to translate something. They drop papers near you so you look down. They gently bump into you pretending it was an accident. They tell you about a supposed deal or a problem with your flight. Or they pretend to be lost tourists looking for their boarding gate. While one talks to you, the other is already behind you checking your backpack or taking your suitcase out the nearest door. The key here is brutally simple: stay alert, even if you're tired or in a bad mood. And remember this golden rule: if you're not touching your luggage or looking directly at it, you're already taking a risk. You've just landed, picked up your bags, and walked out the arrivals gate with the feeling that your trip has officially started or that you're already home. But there's someone else who also saw you walk out, someone who had been watching you from inside, silently marked you, and is now following you. This isn't about paranoia, this is real, and it happens in more airports than you might think. Gangs specializing in robbing travelers don't just operate inside the airport. Many thieves are part of organized networks that work in stages. First stage: marking. Inside the airport, someone is watching you, scanning you, checking out your luggage, your behavior, your level of awareness. If you wear expensive accessories, have a high-end phone, take out cash, or pay with international cards, you're already sending out signals. And if you also look like a foreigner, seem nervous, or are traveling alone, you're the perfect target. Second stage: tracking. Once you leave the airport, you might be assigned to another member of the network who follows you on a motorcycle, in a taxi, or even on foot. Some pretend to be drivers, assistants, or tourists so they don't raise suspicion. Others simply mark you visually and send your information via cell phone to those who are ready to intercept you further ahead. Third stage: the interception. This is where the most dangerous part comes in. Some stage accidents: a car cuts you off, a motorcycle falls over, a woman screams for help. While you stop your vehicle or let your guard down, they surround you. They take your luggage, your phone, your wallet, everything. Sometimes without violence. Others involve violence. Gangs following tourists from the airport prove it. They would mark them at the terminal and intercept them minutes later, when there were no cameras, no security, and no witnesses. How can you avoid this trap? The key is smart planning for the last leg of your trip. Never accept transportation from strangers, whether inside or outside the airport. Always use official services or those with a verified reputation, Uber, Didi, Cabify, or taxis with an official code. Avoid sharing your itinerary out loud. Don't say things like, "I'm going downtown," or "My hotel is on 72nd Street," in front of strangers. You could be revealing more than you realize. Don't let your guard down. Many people think the dangerous part is over once they leave the airport, but in reality, that's when you need to be even more alert. If you notice a vehicle following you or see the same person around you more than once, change direction, go into a public place, and ask for help. Being a victim of theft at the airport doesn't just depend on how expensive your watch is or how many suitcases you have. Sometimes, the real mistake is in your attitude, in what you communicate without saying a word. Thieves look for what security experts call the path of least resistance. They don't pick the richest person or the one carrying the most stuff. They choose the most careless, the most insecure, the one who seems not to be paying attention. Behaviors that give you away and how to fix them. 1. You're too comfortable. Many travelers relax as soon as they get to the airport, as if they were already at home. They take off their shoes, disconnect from their surroundings, and leave their things lying around. Mistake. The airport is a public space, and just like anywhere else, you need to stay alert. If you can sleep on the plane, don't do it in the waiting area. 2. You show things off without realizing it. You don't need to pull out a wad of cash to look vulnerable. It's enough to open your wallet and let several credit cards show, or have an open suitcase with expensive devices sticking out, or leave your phone screen unlocked while it's charging. All of that sends the message, there's something here worth stealing. 3. You look lost and you show it. Walking in circles, staring at signs without understanding them, asking everything out loud. That tells any observer, I have no idea where I am. Probably not how to defend myself either. Tip, even if you have no clue where to go, walk as if you do. 4. Not paying attention to your documents. Passport hanging from a lanyard around your neck, boarding passes in your hand all the time, suitcases without locks with documents in the outer pocket. These are classic mistakes. And no matter how convenient it seems, you're just making the thief's job easier. In the end, it all comes down to this. Do you look like someone who's distracted or someone who's prepared? Thieves, like predators, choose their victims based on subtle signals. If you seem alert, assertive, and confident, you become someone who's not worth the risk. Now you know how they watch you. Now you know they can follow you. Now you know which mistakes you shouldn't make. Now it's time to arm yourself, not with paranoia, but with smart prevention, because safety at an airport isn't about being lucky. It's about creating the image of someone hard to rob, about staying ahead of those who want to take advantage of your fatigue, excitement, or distraction. Rule 1. If you can't see it, don't let go of it. It sounds obvious, but it's not. Your luggage should always be with you and in sight. Don't leave it nearby. Don't leave it for even a second. Don't ask a stranger to watch it for you. Make your suitcase feel like an extension of yourself. Rule number 2. Less is more when it comes to drawing attention. Every piece of jewelry, watch, or device you show off is like a domino that could end up leading to a robbery. Rule number 3. Your documents should be invisible to everyone else. Your passport is like your soul in an airport. Don't show it off, don't wear it around your neck, and don't leave it in your suitcase's outer pocket. Rule number 4. Keep your luggage physically and digitally secure. Don't underestimate the power of locks and visible security features. Rule number 5. Your exit from the airport is the most critical stage. That's when many people let their guard down and thieves strike. Make sure you have your transportation booked in advance through reliable platforms. Before your next flight, ask yourself these questions. Does my suitcase have a lock? Am I wearing anything that might attract too much attention? Am I only carrying the cash and valuables I really need? Are my documents protected and hidden? Do I have my route out of the airport clearly planned? If you answered yes to all of these, you're on the right track. If you have any doubts, now is the time to fix them. The airport is the beginning or end of an adventure. Don't let it turn into a bad memory. Thieves don't choose at random. They choose those who make it easy for them. And you, from now on, are no longer one of them.